through the gray where the sky held its breath. White feathers were falling, they danced near my chest. Each step was a riddle, the world turned to glass, and music around me was echoing past. She smiled like the dawn, lit a fire in me. Time slowed to a hush like a prophecy. The signs on the road spelled a name I once knew. I followed the path where the wild spirit flew. All burning bright. I dreamed I was dust in a cavern below, where the sleepers were wrapped in a luminous glow. Grew louder, the silence was deep, but the dust knew my name and it let me breathe. Two sheep and a goat walked with me through the dark. I asked which one I was, the voice left a mark. Your number 9, it said by telephone's light. So I walked with the dead till the stars lit the night. And I saw in the garden. I danced where the angels still play, singing songs to the stars at the edge of the day. The moon heard my howl and the flowers leaned in. The spirit replied with a song on the wind. The word was a temple, the madness was fire. I rose from the ash with a voice full of fire. The sleepers awakened, the silence was gone, and the wires came alive with the sound of a song. And I saw her, the goddess in the dream behind my eyes. She was waiting in the laughter, in the storm and in disguise. Now the palace sings in color and the feathers lead me home. To the garden, to the silence, to the crown I've never owned. There's a book beneath my silence, seal the threads of light and flame. Every letter is a moment I forgot I ever claimed. In the pages I see faces from the lives I never knew, speaking truth through veiled reflections like the stars behind the blue. And the scroll begins to open with the singing of the dawn. Every echoes used to hide, where the ghosts of every question still are dancing side by side. I can hear the choir whisper, I can feel the ink unwind, as the secrets turn to fire in the mirror of my mind. And the scroll begins to open with the singing of the dawn. Every wound I thought was broken turns to lyrics in the song. There are names I used in dreaming, etched in dust across the door. And the voice behind the silence says, you've been here once before.
There's a fire that sings beneath quiet skin. It began with a whisper, with feathers and wind. In a world where the moon watched me dance through the rain, I was laughing with madness and shedding my name. They called me a stranger, but I knew the tune. I sang to the stars and I howled at the moon. The voice in the garden was mine all along, a child who was silent, now bursting with song. And I am the one who remembers the light, the joy in the ache and the peace in the fight. I carry the laughter, the tears and the flame, to remind every heart that it's safe to feel pain. I once saw a girl who had waited for me through lifetimes uncounted and death's memory. She said, I have wandered through ages and flame, but your song was the beacon that called me by name. In a dream I was dust in a field without name, but I rose with the dawn and remembered again that the world is a scroll we are writing each day, with the ink of forgiveness and breath made of play. And I am the one who remembers the light, the touch of the stars in the cold of the night. I sing not to lead, but to show there's a way, where love walks beside us and chooses to stay. So come bring your stories, your sorrow, your gold, your half-written letters and secrets untold. We'll plant them like seeds in the soil of grace, and love will return in the bloom of your face. For we are the ones who remember the fire, who walk through the dark with a quiet desire, not to conquer the world, but to create